unfortunately, there is sad news about Dominic Mysterio, as his father, Rey Mysterio, reacts to this tragic situation. Just prior to these upsetting developments, there was something to celebrate. Rey Mysterio made his return after getting injured on SmackDown by Santos Escobar. And then it was revealed that Rey was in the hospital and had to have surgery on his leg. But fans were surprised that he was able to appear via satellite on NXT. And he did this during a segment with Dominic Mysterio, as the two, father and son, have now reunited. But they have reunited as enemies, as it was revealed that at the upcoming NXT pay-per-view deadline, Dominic's original opponent, Wes Lee, would be unable to compete due to an injury. In his place will be Rey Mysterio's protege, Dragon Lee. And Rey Mysterio told Dominic that he was going to be in Dragon Lee's corner at the pay-per-view, rooting him on to defeat his son. Obviously, that is very upsetting news that a father is going to root for his son to lose. But it shows that Rey Mysterio is still very angry at Dominic for betraying him, and he is out for revenge. And obviously, with Dominic Mysterio being the NXT North American champion, Rey Mysterio hopes that Dragon Lee will defeat Dominic and become the brand new North American champion, as it would probably devastate Dominic if his very own father was basically responsible for him losing the title. But there was something strange going on. Dominic Mysterio was in the middle of the ring, and Rhea Ripley, his girlfriend, was missing. Nowhere to be found. Where was she? As we know, she loves to be by Dominic's side, but this time she was missing. What happened? Well, there's a lot of mysteries going on with Rhea Ripley and Rey Mysterio. And could these two things have to do with what happened next backstage at NXT that put Dominic Mysterio in the hospital, as right now he is fighting to save his wrestling career? Let's get to the full details on this right now. Could this be the final act in the Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio saga, as now it is apparent that Rey is determined to destroy his son's wrestling career? Many say that it is deserved, because Dominic did horrible things to his father. Well, no matter whose side you're on, what happened to Dominic is truly tragic. And even his father, who he is currently estranged from, Rey Mysterio, has to feel bad about this situation. And he has to wonder, where did things go so wrong? By all accounts, Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley were very happy. They were dominating WWE, they were winning titles, but then Rhea disappeared, vanishes. Judgment Day had one of their biggest shows on Raw this past Monday, but Rhea was nowhere to be found. Dominic was all alone. And then the next night on NXT, once again, Rhea is missing, and Dominic has to face his father and Dragon Lee all alone. Dominic must have been terrified. So where is Rhea? And what exactly is going on? Why did Dominic's girlfriend all of a sudden vanish? And could it be all Rey Mysterio's fault? Obviously, Rey Mysterio has been having a hard time this year. He's had injury after injury, hospitalization after hospitalization. So his anger is building, and it seems that he is taking it out on Dominic. And now there is word that Rhea Ripley will also be missing from the NXT Deadline pay-per-view when Dominic goes up against Dragon Lee with Rey Mysterio in his corner. Obviously, Dominic needs Rhea because Dragon Lee will have Rey Mysterio and Dominic will have nobody. And he has to be very worried that he's about to lose his title because his girlfriend won't be there to back him up and basically to save him from his father sabotaging his wrestling career and causing him to lose the title. And it's because of this feud being rekindled that there is sad news to report, as once the segment ended with Dominic Mysterio once again facing off with his father on NXT, Dominic Mysterio walked into the back and then collapsed. He was found laying on the floor unconscious. Luckily, EMTs were nearby. They put him onto a stretcher, placed him into an ambulance, and rushed him to a local hospital, where right now he is laying in a hospital bed wondering, is it all over? Did my career officially end tonight? Some have speculated as to what happened when Dominic stepped into the back area. Was his father, Rey Mysterio, actually backstage and then attacked him because of all of this anger towards Dominic? Or was it some type of shock once again seeing his father face to face and he blacked out and fell down? Or was it because Rhea Ripley, his girlfriend, the love of his life, decided to not be with him 2 nights in a row and is possibly skipping out on the upcoming pay-per-view? Did he basically fall to the ground due to a broken heart? And what will happen with Rey Mysterio now that he knows the news about his son Dominic being in the hospital? And as always, with professional wrestling, you have to take everything with a grain of salt, because sometimes it's hard to separate fiction from reality. Is this all part of an elaborate storyline, or is it very real and very sad? What are your thoughts about Rey Mysterio being in the corner of Dragon Lee when he faces off against Dominic Mysterio at NXT Deadline? And who do you think will win that match? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you are notified when we upload a new video.